Alright, so plan B has failed. Plan A failed. Plan A.2 plus failed. Plan B failed. I'm going home. I'm not doing I'm not going to be cutting any grass today. It thought it was going to lighten up. It's twice that it's duped me twice today. I think it's just one of those days that you write it off. So that's going to suck because I wanted to. It's a day I'm not getting paid. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping tomorrow I can continue. So anyway, I know I'm probably gonna make these videos again in my music room, but so I was talking about like how like the music is actually, you know, like there is a lot of music out there that's not great, you know what I mean, because but it's always been that way, where it's like you get one band that come out and they're phenomenal, and then there's like, you know, a million copycat bands. Well, at the time in the 80s and 90s, there would be, say, like one band and then 10 copycats. Now it's like one band, 4 million copycats, right? So there's an overabundance of music to choose from. So the idea that all music is just too easy to make and blah, blah, blah. Well, no, it's always been that way. Music has always been too easy to make. And because of that, the cream rises to the top. So it doesn't matter. This is where Rick Beato's kind of wrong. I didn't watch all of his video, but I got the highlights and clippets, and I watched enough of it to, you know, say, okay, well, I get what he's saying. There's a lot of stuff I agree with him on, but no, music is not, just because it's easy to make doesn't mean it's good. You know what I mean? Like, you can get a girl with a cell phone and her acoustic guitar that can barely play her guitar, technically, do maybe 3 chords and sing really extravagantly well, and then suddenly she's on top of the world. Why? Because the music is good. The song is good. That's what makes her popular, right? You get a guitar player that's, and you see a lot of guitar channels that this happens to, or bass channels or whatever. You can think of like Davey 504. Phenomenal bass player. Finally gets to play live. Burnt, you know, like his stuff. You know what I mean? Like, look at that guy. Like, I mean, you know, it started off more of a guitar channel. Now he's like, he's on tour. He's Charles Cuthbert or whatever. Very phenomenal bass player. Next up, here we go. And Ola Anglin are going to do like a little mini tour together. Like, how cool is that? Before you know it, they're going to have a real drummer. It's, you know what I mean? So there's different stages, but the reason why he keeps getting more advanced is because people like his stuff. So even though there might be a gazillion guitar players that can play as good as Brent, they still have people who compose songs that people want to listen to more than once. You know what I mean? What do you call it? Glenn Frick from Spectre Studios. He says this every time, and I agree with him. He goes, if you write a song that, you know, like, you don't want to listen to more than once, why would anybody else? You know what I mean? I produce a lot of crap myself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I'll be honest. Like, I put out a lot of cheap, quick songs. How well do they do? Well, they don't. They don't do well, right? Why? Because they're cheap, crap songs. But I do them just because they're funny and whatever. It's still raining. It's raining just enough. See, the road's almost dry. I hate days like today where it's like, you're gonna rain, frickin' rain. Don't just drop a little bit enough to get the grass wet enough that you can't cut it. You hear me, raindrop? I blame you. You. Yes, I am the man yelling at the clouds right now. Because the clouds are peeing on me. Peeing on my grass that I can't cut. I can't make money. Buy more gear. But anyway, that's my rant for today. I'm in a better mood now. makes sense. Anyway, damn you clouds. I mean, just enough to keep the, yeah. Maybe this afternoon I'll be able to cut the grass up. But, yeah, so just making this decision of, you know, I'm going to change my style. Well, first, how do you do that? Well, you have to learn how to learn. Meaning, yes, you can go and just a little bit of rain. You can go and learn anything on the internet, right? You can go and learn sweeping arpeggios. You can go learn this. You can go learn that. You can learn all kinds of stuff. Training but the road's dry. It's stupid. So you can learn all kinds of stuff, right? But if you don't know what you're learning, meaning, okay, you've learned the go-off arpeggio sequence, right? Don't learn that unless you're going to learn exactly what each arpeggio is. Meaning, I got road construction to deal with. Right here. Kiddos are out there playing. But anyway, Marty Friedman, Jason Becker's "Go Off." Okay, that's the song I was trying to think of there earlier. That arpeggio sequence, it's basically canon in D in arpeggios. That's exactly what it is. And I know Jason Becker stole that because I know the cadence. I know the cadence, and that was something that Brent turned me on to the idea of is, you know, never mind the modes, never mind the scales as much. If you're not going to learn what they are and where to use them, you know what I mean. Like, and you can learn all these scales, but I think what'll help you more, okay, rather than worrying about learning, yeah, I'm going to park over there, learning the scales and the modes. Instead, learn cadences. And that, oh, look at all the apples. I think this is going to be a really good year for crab apples and stuff. So learn cadences, okay? Because cadences help you compose songs. Like, the guys that understand cadence, Yngwie understands cadence. Jason Becker definitely understood cadence. God rest him, you know what I mean? And the thing is that, take the seatbelt off, is that if you learn cadences, you can learn what to put in there, right? So you learn, like, say, the arpeggios to go off, probably the most popular cacophony arpeggio sequence. That little, it's literally not even 15 seconds long. That's literally the speed of it, right? And to play it at that speed is it's challenging, right? But the kicker is that to learn it, okay, and you learn it, you can do it, and there's a lot of guys learning it. They don't know what they've learned. Like,